Today we are looking at chalk, sidewalk, sandwich board signs. There's a lot to, but you know what I'm talking about. These things, we're looking at really funny ones. I love this one, the Torture Museum. They've got the guy, he's up in the stocks, and he's walking around telling you to come to his museum. I love this. I think this is very funny. I don't know where that is. I think the Torture Museum, I'm going to say probably not a museum I'm going to enjoy, but some people like that kind of stuff. And those people, I'd like a museum just about, wacky advertising like this, though. This to me is brilliant. I hope you enjoy seeing these. These are the best I could find. And boy, there's some great ones out there. Make sure if you like this video, click the like button. Also, pop a comment in the comment area, share it with a friend, make sure you're subscribed, and thumbs up. I think that's the same as like, I'm not sure, but do everything you can, and let's go. All right, let's see the first one. All right, we got that one. All right, water for your dog or short people with low standards we don't judge. I like that. I like that it's also like sponsored by Baby Springs or whatever, and Feely whatever. These are all probably wacky IPAs. But there you go. Water for your dog, or get down on all fours. Should I have a beer? And then, we've seen this gag before, but it still always gets me. Yes, we got the pink part of the Pac-Man, and then we've got the Pac-Man pie slice, which is yes, also in blue. So you should have a beer. That's what see. By the way, that will be a theme that runs through a lot of these. You should always have a beer. They always encourage it. All right, let's see what's next. Yeah, here we go. We got beer. We got accept and decline. Raven. I don't know why it says Raven. I don't know how it's 375% at 5 p.m. But you could be reminded to decline your beer. You could give your beer a message. I'd send my beer a message, man. I'd decline it and say, hey, beer, look, I'll call you later. All right. No hipsters. Don't come in here with your hairy faces, your vegan diets, your tiny feet, your sawdust bedding. No, wait, that's hamsters. No hamsters, but also no hipsters. Come on. We're running a good place here. Trust me, you can dance. Vodka. Vodka does that. There's everybody has like a family member that really thinks they can dance, and they get out on the dance floor and do backflips and everything, and the rest of us all go around and go, nice vodka, right? Oh, no, you dance great. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I saw you dancing out there. Whoa, no, your moves are great. Actually, usually they don't argue. Usually they're like, yes, my moves are so great. Wasn't I a great dancer? Yes, you were a great dancer. You were the best dancer. You can't do those dance moves as good when you're sober? I wonder why that is. Trust me, you can dance. All right, let's see what's next. Pilates. I thought you said pie and lattes. Run, I thought you said rum. That's one. I'm into fitness. Fitness pizza in my mouth. All right. It's a good gag. I always like it. Before coffee, we got grouchy cartoon face person. Internet cartoon face. That's not Odd Ones Out, but that's one of the cartoon animated shows. And then after coffee, you just got a coffee, which I get that. I feel that. Quote of the day. Unattended children will be given espresso and a free kitten. Oh yeah, I've heard this gag. This is a good one. Quote of the day. All right, free beer, topless bartenders, and false advertising. Yeah, I like that. It's always they also would do like a sign. I think this was at Hooters. They'd had a sign that said free wings or free beer. I don't remember. Probably free beer. Tomorrow, and if you came there tomorrow, hey, the sign still said tomorrow. It's made out of wood. It's never going to change. Free beer. Soup of the day is whiskey. Now, can you make a whiskey soup, I wonder? Yes, indeed you can. Here's some recipes for some whiskey soup. Irish cheddar and potato whiskey soup, some whiskey chicken soup, or tomato and basil or basil, as Gordon Ramsay always says, with Jameson. So you can make some whiskey soup. All right, let's see. Today's soup is beer over at the Regal Beagle, by the way. Where's Jack and Chrissy? Well, can you make a beer soup? Of course you can. You can make a beer cheese soup, a beer and cheddar soup. Make some beer soup. I like that. All right, look. If it's raining, now this don't always work with your chalk sign. You can see it looks kind of dry there, but they're like rain's up here, but beer's over that way, which you'd run into that place to get away from the rain. But if it starts raining, it's going to wash away your sign, I think. I don't know. All right, let's see what this one. Whiskey is sunlight held together by water. See, I didn't know that. We're learning something new here. All right, what's this one? Come in and try the worst wings that one guy on Yelp ever had in his life. I've seen this a bunch. It's funny on the surface. You're like, they're really sticking it to that guy that told them they had bad wings. But you know what? Maybe they got bad wings. Maybe we should all, like, if you go in this restaurant and you're like, oh, wow, these wings are really terrible. That's your fault. That's on you. That's not on them. They told you right out front. I'm just guessing. Like a restaurant also, I feel, that has to complain about their Yelp reviews doesn't have enough good Yelp reviews. So if I saw this on a sandwich board, I'd be like, I'm going to try some wings somewhere else. But I do like the humor in it. I do think it's funny, but come on in and hate us on Yelp, just like Eric L did. Again, now we're doxing people. I don't think that this is productive. I think, look, I always say this, you made the dish, right? You made the product, whether it's a movie or a dish or whatever. You made it and they tried it, right? They paid for it. This is a person paid for it and they gave their review. You don't get to comment on their review. They have made their review. Your comment was the initial item. I feel this way every time. Like today, you always see like, so-and-so, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he came out and had sick burns for the people that insulted his films. And you look and it's like, oh, so like a fan online was like, hey, I didn't like this stuff about your film. And usually they're ruder than that, but they were like, I didn't like this stuff about your film. And he was like, here's my sick burn about you. And it's like, no, you made the movie. It's like that was your contribution to the conversation. He's given his word on it. You don't need to come back. You've already done your part. Your part is that part. His part is the reviewing it. I think that's fair. Plus, I don't ever remember hearing Steven Spielberg does a sick burn on somebody that didn't like Jurassic Park. No, just come hate us on Yelp. All right. Okay, this one I like because it just doesn't help anything. Doesn't sell anything. It says, why don't you want a taco about it? And the nacho, who's very upset, says, because I'm nacho friend anymore. Pilates, we did this one. All right, let's see. Fun fact, cheeseburgers are healthier than crystal meth. Well, you see? Always a bright side. Wanted customers. No previous experience required. Apply within. Yes, they need customers, and you could be a customer. You can go in and get that. Wanted customers, full experience or no experience required, full training given, apply at the bar. You need a sense of humor, a love of beer. So you need both of those things. I've met a lot of people at bars that have no sense of humor, so I don't know. Low pay, bad hours, jerk boss, now hiring. There's a lot of places maybe you just don't want to go in. Roses are red. Bacon is red. Poems are hard. Bacon. All right, this is a gag that I've seen a couple times. So Edinburgh's oldest husband daycare established 1516. So this is over in jolly old Edinburgh. I think it's Scotland. So this is the husband daycare center. This is a gag that more than one person has done. It says, need time to yourself, need time to relax. Those are kind of usually the same. Want to go shopping? Leave your husband with us. The standard package is 1 pint. A deluxe package is a double whiskey. That's great. This is the White Mart Inn. It's an old place. There you go. Nice drinks this way, that way. I don't know, bears. I wouldn't risk it. Come on in. Have yourself a nice drink. I like that. Soup of the day is the tears of our enemies. Whoa. We were having beer soup a while ago. The tears of our enemies. I hear this a lot. This is like a thing now that people say is, I'll drink your tears. Like, ugh. I don't care how much I hate you. Last thing I want, any fluid that comes out of your anything. Any part of you. I don't care whether I love you or I hate you. I don't want to, just, Ugh. I mean, you take the most wonderful, beautiful person that I love and agree with, just take a beautiful, perfect female. I don't want to lick the tear off her face. Just go get a Kleenex, lady. I don't want anything to do with it. Who wants to drink the tears? Who is this crazy? And soup? Now you're heating it up, and do you put something in that? That's so gross. I don't know. I don't. That's one I can never get past the mental image on that. So beware of the T-Rex. I like this just because good art. He's got himself a cup of tea at David's Tea. I like that. This place has the venison, lamb, beef. So they got all three, I guess. Venison is deer, lamb is lamb, and lamb is pretty bad. An apple a day keeps anyone away if you throw it hard enough. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is true. Very good point. Right now you got to click a box. There's one up here and there's one over there. One up here, one over there. Choose one. I don't care. I'm in both of them. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to share it with a friend. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Brand new video. So see you then.